Education Realty Trust and its subsidiary Allen & O'Hara are partnering with universities across the country to create new on-campus housing. Since the year 2000, the company has completed over $2.4 billion in acquisitions and new development. Education Realty Trust is a New York Stock Exchange publicly traded real estate investment trust specializing in the ownership of collegiate housing. To date, the company owns or manages over 38,000 beds in 69 student housing communities serving students at 44 universities. Much public-private on-campus housing is financed with tax-exempt bonds using a school-related nonprofit foundation as the borrower. Since 2000, we have developed $1.3 billion worth of new housing using tax-exempt debt. However, this method of financing is often associated with some charge against the debt capacity of the university. An alternative financing approach involves the use of private equity, which if structured properly has no impact on university credit. Education Realty Trust has a formal program for investing private equity into on-campus housing. Through our private equity program, we develop new campus housing or renovate existing residence halls. Moody's has ruled that housing financed with private equity and debt is off balance sheet and off credit. So some universities around the country are pursuing this approach to obtain new housing. By relying on private equity and debt, universities can preserve their borrowing capacity for the creation of new academic, research, and administrative facilities. Under the private equity approach, Education Realty Trust leases the university land for a term of approximately 50 years. The new housing is owned by Education Realty Trust and financed utilizing private equity and debt. No university investment is involved. During the term of the ground lease, we pay ground rent to the university, and at the end of the ground lease, ownership of the housing reverts to the university. The housing facility is designed in collaboration with university staff to ensure that it enhances the look of the campus, meets campus building standards, and meets the needs of the students. The community is managed by Allen & O'Hara and carefully coordinated with the university to ensure conformity to campus rules and regulations and programmatic integration with the existing campus housing. Our latest private equity transaction is located on the campus of Syracuse University. Allen & O'Hara has created new graduate housing at SU, which is owned and financed by Education Realty Trust under a long-term ground lease. Moody's has ruled that this transaction does not impact the university balance sheet, and planning is currently underway to create the next phase of housing. Education Realty Trust and Allen & O'Hara are partnering with Syracuse University to upgrade the university's housing supply and make it more competitive with peer institutions, and doing so employing creative financing techniques.